Okay, my name's Terry. I'm an addict, and this is a story about an experience I had in my active addiction. When I was 18 years old, in the fall of 1974, in a very dark time of my life, I met someone that had all the answers for me. He was a Navy recruiter, and Robert said that he could change my life. And I thought to myself, I need my life changed. So I enlisted. But I told my parents about enlisting in the Navy. They were very glad because they had been concerned about me and thought maybe this will do Terry some good. So I talked to them to let me use their car to drive to Canada. I lived in northern Minnesota at the time, up into Canada to go see a concert. And they reluctantly gave me the keys to their car. So, yeah, big mistake. Anyway, so my friend Scott and I, we went up into Canada. On the Canadian side, customs, they asked us what we were doing. So we're going to go to a concert. We'll be there for a couple of days. They said, no problem. So we head on up there. Now, we've been drinking and doing a sundry of drugs. And for some reason, I don't know why, but had a .22 pistol with us. No idea why that was with us. We get up into Winnipeg, Canada. I'm not sure we made it to the concert. Came out of a blackout with the police had us pulled over, and they a little more than a suggestion that we were going to go back to the States the next day. We said, yes, sir. So they let us go. So the next day we went back to the United States, and we get to the U.S. Customs. Now, they asked me to step out of the car, get out of the car. They want to see my ID, pull up my wallet. I dropped a pack of zigzag rolling papers. I said, oh. And he looked at me and had me step aside from the car. They searched the car, they found some drugs, and they said, now it's time to search you. Well, I don't know how we decided this, but Scott had the drugs in his boots, and I had the pistol down my pants. So we went into the building, in this empty room. I'm walking ahead of the agent, and we get into the room, and all there is a chair. They're going to strip search me, obviously. And I think to myself, and I'm really high at this time, so I'm not thinking very well. I think, you know what? You're going to bust me anyway, so I pulled the pistol out of my pants. So I pulled the gun out. His back was to me, closing the door. As he turns around, he sees me with the gun, so I've got like about this big. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, maybe I should just put the gun down. So I did. I set the gun down. He came running over. He threw me against the wall. He was all excited. I said, hey, I'm surrendering my weapon. And he wasn't very happy about that. Anyway, the good news for me is, instead of getting arrested and convicted of a crime of like a gun and drugs on an international border, my recruiter said, call me anytime. So I did. So I called my Navy recruiter. I said, Robert, this is what's going on. He said, you're aware and you did what? And he said, let me talk to the Border Patrol. So he got him on the phone. He talked him into not pressing charges. And I was free to go after a bond was paid on the car. And that started my 40-day career in the Navy. Okay.